Hey, what's up, guys?
All I'm saying is
people
need to start putting a little bit of a pep in their step.
Yeah, why do we have 5 healers, by the way?
Adronis is going to be DPS. He was in heal spec for LFR.
Oh, gotcha. Sure I didn't miss anything that I needed to do.
I would like Mind Freeze. Get the boss down. That'd be sick.
Well,
Want the Mind Freeze conduit boss down? Gives me 16 more runic power when I kick something.
fair.
Except,
everyone just standing outside?
There's like
Yeah, should we not
3
be?
people outside.
You can go outside if you want.
I was like, Hunter's been in here messing around, man.
I'm just an Orbus.
Dang, Captain Maximus, you are a beefy boy.
That's an understatement.
Yep. Damn.
Make sure if you message some good friends who are DPS who aren't locked. We just need 4 people.
Right?
I wish I had those.
We only need 3 because Bauer's coming, right?
I have no idea. He hasn't requested or anything.
He's in the night hold right now, but he said he'll be here shortly.
Um, asking Ember.
I'm giving it. What would that be? 20 minutes? Whatever the amount of minutes it is. 12:15 Eastern. So 11:15, 10:15, and 9:15, whatever time zone you are. If we're not full by then we're just gonna call and people can go do keys or what the fuck they want to run.
Yeah, keys. Down to run keys with anyone?
Suicide? Didn't I
Yo.
have you? I feel like I have you. I had you on B-Tag at one point. Did I not? Maybe that was someone else.
Do you play RBGs?
I used to.
You probably had me then.
Okay.
There was this one time I was just pugging RBGs left and right, and then I was a good shot caller, so I was getting added.
Okay. That's probably where I remember you from then.
Here, does this sound familiar? Kill the warrior, kill the warrior, kill the warrior, kill the warrior now, kill the warrior now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's me.
It sounds very familiar. Nuck, if you
I'll be right
my son and I are watching, you better win. We're waiting for this group to fill so we can actually raid tonight. People aren't showing up. I put out a freaking
Who's gonna try and push for their
message.
KSMs?
I put out a message. Let's see.
Me.
Me.
I put it
Yeah.
out. Holy shit. That got really loud. I put it
So I'm
out
going to
3 hours ago.
green.
Yeah, I'm looking at my chat. And there's not really winning. It's more of
Alright, it's gonna be a little
If we can
spammy
get
in
the
general
boss.
chat for a second, but
oh god. Our Discord's about to blow up. Hold on. I actually muted general chat to only have it so it tags me.
I have the whole server like that. But I'm also capped on Discord servers. So if I didn't make every server like that, I would literally never have a notification. Like I'd have a notification every second.
Yeah, did you get that? Did you see that playlist I posted? I don't know if you have Spotify or not.
Okay, not a spam. I just need one. I have no idea.
How your son Ronan? What's up, Jay? Oh, what's up, Ronan?
I just need one, please. I just gave you the roll and removed the roll because you put it twice.
On what?
Read general chat.
Oh, because I put it twice?
No, I gave it to the Peach the first time and then got rid of it on Peach the second time.
Wait, what did you give me?
If you notice, there's a new voice channel under the Everyone tab, or text
gotcha.
channel under the Everyone tab.
Woohoo. What did Redarin remove from me though?
Shret didn't remove anything. I removed it
Gotcha.
because you put it twice. So I clicked your name the first time, gave you the roll, clicked your name the second time, and got rid of the roll.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
This way, people who want to do 15s and all this other fuck shit can go into this channel, and all of you can at the roll itself and
Where's this
get whoever
channel?
you want under Everyone. You have to have the roll to see it. That's why.
Oh, let me give myself the roll then.
I already gave it to you.
Oh, okay. What's up, Craig?
That way, anytime someone has a 15, you can go into this one. And this is an example one.
You see this here? These
You can at
These
the roll,
four
and anyone that has
slots?
the roll, and only people who have the roll can see this channel. So that way, you only get people who are actually legit trying to help you push and whatnot.
the empty
That way, you
slots
don't
here.
get fucking some nerd in there who's just inting the entire time.
Go to bed. Craig says go to bed. We are waiting on 4 people, I believe. It looks like all DPS. So we can start on the 3rd boss of Mythic tonight. And if not, we're just going to run keys. Because I don't think anyone's even applying.
So if anyone else wants the KSM pushing roll, who didn't get it yet, make sure you either put 1, 2, 3 in chat, in the general chat, or say it to me right now while you're in the voice chat.
You told me.
In
You
Discord
told
general.
me to go
I
bed.
made a
I
KSM
should.
pushing roll. That way there's a chat specifically for it and a roll specifically for it. So you can add that roll in chat. and be like, "Hey, fuck faces, I've got a 16 this. Who's trying to push for KSM and wants this?" It's its own channel that you have to roll to see. That way you don't get any random just coming there to fuck up your key. And to help make it a little bit easier to get 5 stacks.
Hey guys.
Hello.
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 What's up?
Christy, are you streaming?
I am. Do you want me to stop?
No, you're fine. I was just gonna.
Okay.
I usually put the streamers who are streaming the raid in the raid warning, if I get assist ever.
Okay. I can stop if
Until you
somebody
get
wants
full.
me to. Let me know.
No,
No.
I'm streaming right now too, so you're fine.
Ah, we chillin'. We chillin'. High five. Virtual high five.
Right?
I'm doing it to the camera. Okay. Actually, you're still waiting for a few more, right? I'm gonna send
3
myself
more.
gold. Okay, I'm gonna send myself gold and stuff. So I have 45 gold.
Damn, how many characters you got?
A lot. I've got 5 at 60 now. I'm trying to get my warlock through a normal. I need SLG. It drops my legendary
Alright, I'm
for
back.
the warlock.
Got some coffee.
Fun time, dude.
Time to get cracked. Max DPS. And mechanics too, I guess those are important.
Do we want to clear trash while we're waiting?
It's up to you guys. If we don't get full by the next 14 minutes, then we're just gonna cancel. People can go do keys or whatever the fuck they want to do.
Let's do normal.
If you want to do normal, go for it.
Normal skip.
That's what
Let's
I'm
do
saying.
it.
I'm waiting to see if we can get some people in time.
So if you have any friends,
Yeah.
suggest them.
Make sure they're good. I don't want to just fill with people. I want them to be decent.
All my friends are in here.
BOE farm?
There you go. Hey, Shami, can I get assist by chance, please?
Yeah, might as well go down and start killing trash.
Do you guys have a warlock?
We
no.
don't.
No.
I'll fly over.
And Ember just messaged me. Can't commit to the whole thing, but can do bits and pieces.
I'm not going to pull the full group, so...
Oh, the rat?
I have no idea where I'm going.
Mirror to the left,
Mirror down the rat hole.
Gotcha.
then down the drain pipe.
Sick.
The rat hole.
These rats are harder than the bosses.
Right? Dang it, Seldath. Are you using embers for this? Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have switched. I figured you were when I saw the DPS.
Well, my guild will be running a Glory of the Nathria Raider later. If you guys want to come, if we don't fail.
I already have it.
There we go.
Oh wait, that's the worm mount, isn't it? Have it. Rip.
No, they lost someone.
Oh.
It's not good.
Oh, I should probably misdirect the cap, huh? My bad, dude.
I think I got clapped because I'm dumb. Yeah. I stood in the bat and then I died.
Did you just misdirect me?
If I played a hunter, I would every time.
Mm-hmm.
I totally saw
Damn.
that.
It's savage.
So Renobi, you want to do a couple keys with me on my hunter?
Sure. Whoops. Fat fingered that one.
By
If
my
anyone
wild
saw
spirits.
that, the wild spirits all the way over here.
Oh yeah.
Definitely me,
Tactical gameplay right there.
just in case. We have healers down here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
We not healing you fast enough?
No, just got nervous a little bit. But you know,
We good.
mostly my fault for standing in bad.
Oh my gosh, I'm so zoomed in. Didn't realize it.
Oh, this is.
See,
I'm gonna die right now. I'm not.
No,
Healers
you're
got
good.
me. Look at that.
can't move.
Hello, gamer.
Cool. Well, apparently Woo's here.
You should have pulled it off.
I didn't know he had that sort of
no.
DPS right there.
Hmm.
Oh, I died.
You're also one tanking it because you guys never summoned your other tank.
Sag.
It's how it be sometimes, my guy. It's how it be sometimes when people fucking hate you.
Oh, we did it. We're insane.
Oh god.
Oh, yes.
Oh, dragon. Yeah?
It's fat.
Oh, God, this was a bad idea.
No, we're good.
Thank you for the hero.
Yeah?
Hey, Mom Lim, go burr.
Oh no.
My GTFO is freaking out right now.
Yeah, I have it disabled.
I should have.
I hate
For this
GTFO.
pull. Well, just for this pull at least.
purple bubble of protection.
Yeah, there we go. Double bubble.
Bubble trouble.
Ow.
Dang, Captain. You pumping.
Yep.
I know,
He
I'm
does
like,
that. He's stacked.
Beefy. You guys smell that? It's BOE.
my turtle came off and I
Yeah.
died again.
Satch. Alright, walkout reset.
Do it again and again.
Yep, because I'm coming back. Who just died?
I just died.
Okay. Okay, dude.
Drink went down the wrong pipe. Immediately came out.
Oof.
It hurt. And I have coffee in my lungs.
Oh,
It's good
They
for you.
went outside to summon.
I'm outside, war mode off.
What's
Okay,
that?
I'm coming
Pussy
to
mode?
you. Can at least get our other tank here.
I'm in the entry foyer. Should I take the portal that's open? Oh.
Mirror to the left, yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Do you want to click it? Oh, dang.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Anytime. Do we need to summon anyone else?
That's a good question.
I can open a closet.
Oh,
Yep.
true. That's a thing.
Just come in.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm gonna come in once we fill up the 20.
What did you say? I
I'll
didn't
come
hear you.
inside after we fill 20.
That's what she
Okay.
said.
Huh. God damn, that's a lot.
did you really just misdirect that to me? You dick. I was just standing there and I was like, wait, what just happened? Plus, I thought we had other targets.
Are you guys happy with the gate
Yeah, they are
position?
the red gate.
Oh.
Also, I generally like to soulstone a priest, but I don't care.
I'm a priest. You can soulstone me.
Did you quit giving me the Ravagers?
You see the Death Knight Zuizide? You should give the eye. Priests.
What was that?
You should give me PI.
Okay. Wait, who are you? Sorry. What's
Zuizide.
the name? Okay. Gotta earn it though.
Gotta earn it. Bet.
Oh my
He's
God.
earned it.
Yeah, I'll give it
Just
to whoever.
he's
Check the
earned it.
logs. Here, I'll make you a PI macro from you real quick.
I'll take it. I'll take a PI macro.
Just like on all your abilities, just like in all of them, just slash PI Zubazai.
Damn, filled very last minute. So sorry, people.
Damn it.
Nice.
So good, BB.
I'm down for it.
So can I just ask, is it worth watching a video for mythic level? If I know heroic?
Is it worth? Yes. Should you have done it before? Yes. Is it worth now? No.
Fine.
Oh,
Can
I
you
got
explain
it.
what's different
Alright.
between mythic and heroic?
He's gonna
See,
go over
you
the fight
know,
when we're all there.
you know my asthma. That's the big
Yep.
change.
How does it change?
Let's go
Again,
over
now-
the
stacking
fight
stuff.
when everybody gets into Discord. We don't need to go over it like a bunch of times, you know.
I
'cause
will.
we still have
I'll
fun.
go over it 8 million times if I fucking want to.
I mean, alright. I'll do that.
That's the big
So-
change. Asthma.
Is the leech the new thing?
You can only soak for so long. You get a debuff. You take more damage for each extra soak.
Okay.
Do you ever
So we
done
cycle
Mythic
through.
Shriek?
No, I haven't done
No.
any of this.
I'm trying to think of a boss that. Does the same thing.
Stone Legion groups.
Yeah, I'm gonna make those here in a second. Wait for everyone to hop in voice. Yeah, this is Cap.
Thank you.
Oh, you don't need to promote mine. I don't really care.
Oh, I do it all the time.
I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
Missing one. There you go. Pause that music.
It's Bauer that we're missing.
Whoever's Lockett this is, I'm gonna have you move it literally the exact same spot, but just forward. Just one little diamond. So that, yeah. Good shit. I'm so proud of you, my guy. Where's Bauer at? Let me get the fuck in this server, bro. Bauer. Send summons out and everything. For anyone who's not here still. If we can get a closet down. Hey, my man. Yep. There's Bauer. Alright, let's get everyone summoned in so everyone's here. So when I do this visual explanation, everyone's got it under control. Alright, let's see. Is everyone summoned yet? Like, is everyone in here? If you still need a summon, type 1 in the chat.
Who did this? Who the freak ate my snack pack?
So you have 4 Stone Legions, 4 Kabbalists, and I tried to split up the anti-magic zone so that we can use those on the
Hey,
different
Corrupt.
sides.
Thanks for the
Gotcha.
follow.
Alrighty.
Appreciate it.
Since everyone is inside and here, I believe. Hey, where's Malfoy? Oh, you're just outside the gate. That's why your thing's not highlighted. Okay. Alright, so everyone needs to pay attention really fast. Green and purple over here are going to resemble moon and blue. Just so people know. If you are in a odd group, I want you to come over here to triangle. And if you are in an even group, I want you to come over here to purple. Renobi, you're still an odd for this situation, just because of me and Cat being in the same group for Stone Legion.
Got it.
So if you're, check your groups. If you're odd, come to triangle. If you're even, go to diamond, please, and thank you.
Oh wait,
You're odd. You're technically in group 2, but you're gonna take technically mine or Cap's spot.
so I'm on green.
Yes,
Okay, gotcha.
that is typically what odd means.
I was just making sure.
Get over here with your people in the odd group.
Good.
We are odd.
Alrighty, so the way it's gonna work is the big change from heroic to mythic is miasma, the soak to help your friends stay alive. Every tick you're in it helping soak, you get 1 stack of a debuff, and the more stacks of that debuff you get, the more damage you take from soaking. So you can only get up to maybe about 10 stacks before you're about to take half your health each soak. So the way you counteract this is, since it takes 20 seconds for you to drop your stacks, but every 40 seconds is when miasma swaps, we pick one side. So we start with odd, which is for right now going to be triangle, but it's a moon up there by the boss, which is these people. So I'm going to mark myself with a moon, the fire cat running. If, say, I get targeted with miasma, we're going to start with the odd group. I'm going to sit here next to the boss and DPS and do whatever the fuck it is. I'm watching my health bar. When I hit about 50, like 30 to 50% health, all I'm going to do is run through the boss. Or sorry, not run through the boss, run through my odd group. And I'm not stopping in it, I'm literally just going to run through. There should be enough people there that you get to 100% just by running through. And you're going to sit on this side now and fight the boss. And then when I notice my health get down to about 30 to 50%, I'm running back through. And that's all I'm doing. It's just one quick in, one quick out. And that is literally it. And then when miasma swaps and it picks 4 new people, we go to blue, or the even group. And I'll come over here. I'll DPS, I'll DPS, I'll DPS. Oh, my health's low. Run through the group. DPS, DPS, DPS. Oh, my health's low. Run through the group. That's literally it. And now miasma swapped. It's 4 new people. Now I go back to the odd side. We go back to moon. And now I DPS, I run through through the group. I DPS, or I heal, whatever, which one. Then I run back to the group when my health gets low. Don't really worry about add-ons too much, or any of that kind of stuff. Just watch your health bar. It'll update the most real time, versus add-ons that type in chat or whatever will be behind and lagged behind. You don't want to give this group extra stacks that you don't have to give. He'll still do the get the fuck out big circle zone. You'll come back here to X. You can take the lock gate. You can run. I don't really give a shit. Just get back here. We can throw down an AMZ back here so people don't die where they're soaking. And then it'll swap. We go right back up. And then we still have the normal spread mechanic like normal, where you have to run to the edges to drop your little orb. If you are above like 80 to 90% health, you don't have to run to the edge. You can stand kind of like in the middle and soak your own orb. But if you don't drop it by the edge, you need to soak your own orb. In between all of these markers here, so all 4 of these markers, pretend this is like a little box, like a ring. This is where miasma people don't necessarily need to run to the edge. Their circle's gonna be fucking massive. So you kind of want to leave them towards the center so we can see miasma people and come back to help. The big thing with this strat is you have to go back to your original spot if you don't have miasma. So since over here on triangle is Cass's group, if she doesn't have miasma, she has to stay at moon. She doesn't come over here and stay over here. Does anyone else or does anyone have a question about that?
Yeah, I do. Can you hear me?
What's up? What's your question?
Yeah. So, are you saying there's only 2 soaking groups, but there's 4 miasmas?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So I have the umbrella here. So if there's 4 people with miasma, are they standing on opposite sides of the soak group? Or
mix. Like if you're a melee, you can also be in front of the boss. If you're a range, you can be behind the group. But the big thing is you just run into the group, run out of the group, like instantly.
okay, so let's say you and me both have miasma, and this is our soak group. Like, where would we stand? Like, I would stand here.
If I was also melee, I would just stand right here and fight the boss. I could stand on this side and fight the boss. If I really, really wanted to, as long as beams are there, I can stand on the boss. Like,
okay, and it's not a problem.
It just comes to make
we overlap.
I mean, it's not necessarily a problem. You just want to try not to.
Okay.
Because say me and you both have it, right? And you're an odd group, and we're going through whatever, and we're kind of like air quote soaking off each other. You're gonna get that debuff stack.
Right.
So then say you return here, and now someone else has to run over here on you. You're gonna go up to like 10 stacks, 12 stacks, you know. So if you need to, like, if you notice like you still have like 8, 9 stacks, and you're not in the soak group, and say it's on diamond, for instance, you'll drop your stacks in 20 seconds. As long as no one's helping you soak. That's why you don't want to stand on the group. You have to just run through.
Okay.
So and again, the worst RNG you're gonna get is 4 melees getting the soak, and even then, half the time, no offense to anyone who's ranged, all my melee are usually big brain enough to like look at their screen and kind of move where they need to move. It's usually the range that fuck it up.
So you can tell you have the thing by just how much health you have. Is there any other way to tell you have it?
The miasma?
Yeah.
The big circle around you. Same as heroic.
Light blue circle.
All right. Yeah, it's that light blue circle around you. You'll notice your health bar is like weirdly faded. You'll notice your heals and pots will not heal you. Any sort of life steal you have won't heal you, and none of that stuff. Beams like normal. If you look at the boss, you have like all this space right here to drop them. Me and the tank are a little smart, and we can obviously move around you if needed, but you can drop them anywhere right there. You can drop them in the center as long as no one's near you. Obviously, do not stand on the color or behind the color. That kind of comes down to range people. Any other questions? As close to the wall as you can. Unless you're pretty topped off on health, you can soak your own. It only really does like 10,000 damage without like any sort of defensive. Whenever we have to do that spread mechanic, yeah, you can doesn't matter any wall. you can do it over there. You can do it like by this wall, like it just any wall. Just get as long as you're not in the center and you're away from people. Or like I said, if you're like 90% health, I can drop it like right here as long as I soak my own orb. If it won't kill you to soak a bunch of them at once, I don't care. Go for it. No reason not to. Don't waste your cooldown just to soak 2 of them though. Like, if you can soak like 5 or 6 in a row, you're pretty good. Other than that, does anyone have any other questions before we give it some test pulls? Going once, going twice. Alright, I'm gonna drop a cauldron. Everyone get 1 before you greet a second one, please. And the big thing, like I said, make sure if you are like an odd group, make sure if you don't have miasma, you are only with the odd group. And it's gonna be a lot of like on yourself type responsibility. If say it's the odds group turn to be the soak group, and I get miasma and even, I need to get out of the even group as fast as possible. Don't just stand in there. Make sure you're paying attention and not, greeting your DPS. And then the other thing is make sure you're on the marker stacked as like one big solid group of people. Don't be like loosely stacked on the mark. That way people have plenty of room to drop beams and they instantly get soaked up and all that kind of stuff. Alright, any other questions? This is to make sure. Any other questions? Like, I'd rather you ask a dumb question than you not ask it and maybe fuck up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I have cookies, please? I forgot.
$3.
$3? Okay. How about $1.50?
No. It's $3.50.
$3.50? $3.50?
Alrighty. I'm going to remove the triangle and diamond markers so people don't get confused. Again, odds, you're on moon. Evens, you're on square. We're going to start with moon, and every miasma switch to the next 4 people, we're going to swap. So it'll be odd, even, odd, even, odd, even.
Oh, okay, so we still gonna have markers, but they're just not.
Yeah, it's moon and square. Yeah, because obviously I can't run through the group and everyone stack up there next to the boss.
Right, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Wait.
So odds are moon, and evens are square. What was your question, or what did you say?
You said we're swapping on something?
Yeah, so that's when we start the boss, we're gonna have 4 people with miasma. We're starting on moon, the odd. That's the like soak group you're gonna run through, like I showed. And then after 40 seconds, it's gonna swap to 4 new people, like how it would in heroic. When it swaps to the 4 new people, we're gonna switch to the odd group, and you're gonna run through the odd group of people over here. Moon marked Firecat. Yeah, that one.
Wait, so you're saying okay? So you're saying all 4 people with miasma are going to run through the same group of people?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
You'll see the stacks you get. You're gonna want to drop those. So whenever we swap to the even group, it gives the odd group time to drop their stacks, like for the debuff to go away. That way, when it swaps to 4 new people, we come back to odd. All their stacks are gone, and they can soak again without killing themselves. So if you don't have miasma, you're not moving unless you get targeted with a beam, obviously. You'll see it when when you actually get a pull going. You'll see it. So make sure you look at your groups. Renobi your odds, just to double check.
Yep.
Make sure you look at your groups. Make sure you see that you're odd or you're even. We're lusting on pull. There's no like fancy time to lust on this bitch. Let's see. We have shout. We don't have a mage. Oh well. Sorry, healers. I've never played a class for a mage. Was like, damn, I want one of those. I got warrior shout and I got monk debuff. All right. So again, odds you're on moon, evens you're on square. Miasma, we're starting with the moon group. So when you watch your health, when you start to get about halfway down, you're about 30%, 50%, just run through the marker. That's literally it.
Alright, just one last question. This is the Warlock. The star marker is only for tanks?
Yeah, that's just so that way we know where to stand to pull the boss back.
Awesome.
Because like if you click on the boss, the red circle, it's the 2 markers have to be that close for the melee. So range, you have to be on the marker. You're a melee for the fight.
No worries. And just an FYI, for both myself and the other Warlock, I've got my little portal over to the right gate as we look at the boss, and I'll teleport to that when I get marked for the beam.
That's fine. Like I said, you have so much free space to drop beams because look at where everyone's gonna be stacked. You have 2 spots that are gonna be stacked. There's so much space to drop beams. Beams should never be overlapped or kill anyone.
Can we get a refresh on the lock gate?
Yep, we need to put a lock gate back in the center. Like I said, whenever we have to run out, you can run to the lock gate or you can run back. Doesn't matter. Is what forward?
Is the lock gate? I didn't want to go too close to the boss in case
Yeah,
I
you're fine. You're
accidentally
fine.
pulled.
You're fine. You're good. That's perfect.
Cool.
All right, this is gonna be a ready check for pull. Like I said, we can do 1 or 2 gimmick pulls, and you can actually see how it works and everything. It's a lot easier to see, like, understand what I mean by like you're gonna run through whenever you actually have it. And then just one last thing: do we have a soul stone on one of the healers for white protection?
Who's pulling the boss
Peach has
first?
it. Cap.
Okay, thanks.
Alrighty, we ready? Hero, good shit. So y'all need to get out and go to the moon marker. Get out of your groups and go to the moon marker. Whenever you see your health get low, run through the marker. Make sure you're not standing in the group. You want to run through the group. That was the miasma switch. Now you're going to go to evens. Miasma switch, now you're gonna go back to odds. And you just make sure you're running through the group and not standing in it.
There you go. Now you're gonna out DPS me.
Which side is it now? It's
even.
Even. Okay.
Now we're running out. Come back here to the marker.
Oh, we have one on our side. They're on the. I
Of
think everyone
course.
was switching
Yeah,
back to
people are
the hunters
just
are
dying
dead.
just because of first pull on it. So
Okay. Well, after that,
Did we
after we go
stack
to X and we
beams?
come back to our place, do we go to Moon if we have Miasma, or is it to the other place?
it depends on the swaps.
Oh, okay. So which one was it now?
I don't know. I'm looking at defenses really fast.
Oh, you don't know either? Okay. No worries.
People are dying and people are standing everywhere just because the first pull.
Instead of odd or even, can we say the markers? Because my brain is being dumb.
Yeah, let's do Moon.
If you would like to
I
keep
swear.
tabs on that, go for it.
Yeah.
Well,
Even
this boss
equals
actually
squares,
this.
odd equal moon.
Don't, by the way, don't release. Do not release. Do not release. Do not. Peach, don't die there. Peach, die a little bit far back.
Oops.
Alright, now turn off and use your soul stun fast and run away before the boss respawns. There you go.
Beautiful.
The circles, the reason why they get bigger is when your health drops.
Yeah. When we have to do that big spread mechanic, the lower your health, the bigger your circle. Yeah,
Thank
you
you,
have to
guys.
go. You have to go to the appropriate soaking group. Because then when we have to swap over to the even sets or the moon or the square sets, they're gonna still have stacks because people are standing over there. All 4 of you with miasma have to go to moon first, and then the people when it swaps to the next 4, you guys have to go to square.
Did you want me to call out where the miasma needs to go?
Sure, someone needs to. This boss actually hurts, so I have to actually watch my cooldowns.
Yeah, I can do it.
There was a few beam mistakes too.
Yeah.
Like where somebody double stacked a beam. right?
Yeah. that
Is there
was
anywhere
me.
where we? Yeah, I stood.
There are
any,
3 spots you cannot go. Do you see those markers?
The moon and the
Yeah.
square.
For beam, there's 3 spots you cannot go. Do you see the 3 markers? Those are the 3 spots you cannot go.
Yeah.
Literally everywhere else is free gain.
All right. That sounds good.
So if you get beam, you can go over here to green, you can go over here to purple, or you can go over here to circle.
And
Like all of
suggestion,
those are free.
It's just suggestion. If you see like somebody and you are fighting for spot, you can always like be vocal in comms and say, "Hey, I'm stopping here. You move over." or
That's not gonna work.
Vice versa.
Just immunity.
It does work actually, yeah. But okay, you don't have to do it if you don't. The raid leader doesn't want you to.
Well, the reason it's not gonna work is because over half the people in here don't talk in general.
Oh, weird. Okay. No
That's what I'm
worries.
saying. Not everyone here uses their mic. That's why it's not gonna work. That's why you have to just, if you see them not move, you move.
Sucks.
Yeah, bro,
I'll
I'm
try to use
pressing
mine a
keys.
little bit more.
And the other thing with that is comms need to be absolutely clear, so the person calling out moon group, square group, moon group, square group can be heard by everyone.
Yeah, everything gets heard even though people do that. It's not really, it doesn't affect things, but it's fine. No worries.
All right.
Alright, let me sneak up there really fast. Dun 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 dun. Okay, now back up front. Alright. So now that everyone has seen the boss at least once really fast, does anyone have any questions? Any last minute clarifications, etc.?
Yeah, how many beams spawn? Is it 4?
4.
All right. The
4 miasmas,
also-
4 beams.
Also, if you have what's it called? Miasma, and the orb thing comes up, right?
Yes.
Like,
You want to stay
are
more
you
towards
just
the
kinda
center and
stuck?
let everyone else get away from you.
Oh, okay.
Because what's gonna happen is your circle's gonna get the size of this fucking boss. So if
Alright,
you're
sounds good.
also running to the wall, not only are you gonna take up half the wall that no one can stand on, if you're all the way back there, no one's gonna see you have miasma and run to you. Like if you
Right.
need help or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And again, if you get marked with miasma, we're starting on Moon. When you hear the call at the switch, make sure if you have miasma, you go to the next group.
I almost face pulled by accident. Oh my god.
Make sure you have oils and stuff on.
Miasma on Moon.
Make sure. Yeah. The one with miasma over there, make sure you get to Moon. Zooey.
Stack on your markers, please.
Yeah, don't be off to the side.
Miasma on green. Or sorry, square. Miasma on Moon.
Yo, I'm all ear.
Miasma on square. Miasma on square. Not really many people alive though, so we should probably just wipe it.
Yep.
You might want to battle res a healer if Peachy was the one that was soul stoned.
I didn't use soul stone though.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Yeah. The healer died right away, right?
Yes.
How'd that happen? I'm just wondering.
Miasma.
Oh, I don't have soul stone.
I have Ankh.
A combination of miasma and then a desolate killed her off.
So I just stood on the square the entire time, and I
Not
got
really.
up to like 25 stacks or something. Should I switch groups if I'm
No.
getting
Don't
too many?
release.
It's people with miasma not looking at the screen and not moving. I
Yeah.
used the thing, but alright.
Auto hammers down.
The
Sorry.
second the fight starts, 4 people will be marked. If you see you have miasma, I don't care about your lust combo. I don't care about your DPS parse. I don't care about any of that. If you see you have miasma, you have to go to Moon. Then when it swaps over and we go to the second group of people, you have to go to Square.
Yeah,
Pay
that was
attention.
completely my bad.
That miasma is more important than your DPS parse if the boss isn't gonna die.
Are you good with like us calling people out if they're like standing in the group?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That
I
is
was about
not
to do
only
that, but I was
that is
like-
not only like okay, it is very much required.
Yeah, because I was trying to melee DPS and somebody was just standing in melee.
Where the markers are, if you click on the boss, right? So you click on him really fast, you'll see that big red circle around him, right? If you're a melee, you can hit on the edge of that circle and hit the boss. You don't have to be
Yeah.
at his toes. That's why the markers are that close, because you can stand on that marker. Ranged, you also need to be on that marker. You're a melee for the fight. You
Which
100%?
person was it? Can we know? Because sometimes I zoom in and out for a DPS ability, but I'm not standing there. I pass by you every now and then, but I'll jump right back over.
I don't know. If you're not hit with miasma, there's no reason for you to move off that marker.
Somebody, so I'm asking who he saw.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, what was that?
Just stand on the
What did you
marker. It's not
see?
that complicated.
Oh, I think it started with the S.
Says
It was
the PvP.
group 1.
Yeah.
Group 1 on the moon side.
Group 1 and 3 plus Renobi should be on moon. Group 2 and 4 minus Renobi should be on square.
It was somebody with miasma though.
No, it's not acceptable. You
never
need to
had
be
it. Alright.
literally on the marker.
Yeah, I was just saying it was somebody with miasma.
Because-
and it looked like they didn't know they had miasma on them.
I'm just to answer summoner really fast. I'm just gonna use green really fast. Renobi, can you stand on green? Thank you. No, I don't want no one else on that marker besides him. I'm Fire Cat with moon marker. If I have miasma, Renobi, can you stand up to about, let's say, purple now? If you're standing right there, and stand up, or a little bit backwards. So be a little bit closer. Just if he's standing there and not on the marker, if I'm miasma and I run through, I'm not touching Renobi right now because of the circle size, which means I'm missing one person's soak. You have to be on this marker, literally underneath it, like top down your screen, and the marker should be above your head.
And run
There's no
through.
reason for you not to stand there. Miasma, you're going to run through the group. You're not going to stand there for a second. That's why I said don't turn on those weak auras, don't turn on those add-ons, and don't even worry about it. Because you're going to focus on that, saying your health is 40. When you standing in the group, you're going to hit 100 within a second, maybe a second and a half. Like, just watch your actual health bar. Don't look at any add-ons. Don't look at any DBM stuff. Like, just run through, and that's literally it. So what we're going to do for this pool, just to test and have people see, I don't want anyone to press a single DPS button. Everyone understand that? I don't want a single DPS button to go off. I want this to be purely a mechanic trial. So I should see 0 people. Like, I don't even want to see Lust. Like, I don't want to see any of that. The only 2 people who should have a DPS number on the details chart is literally me and Cap. That way we can use our defensives to tank the boss. I should see 0 other people on the DPS chart. I want you to just focus purely on getting miasma down. And if it looks like miasma is going perfectly up to the very first, like, get the fuck out big circle mechanic, then we'll go to DPS. I want everyone to just practice miasma. That way we can get that part perfect. Okay? Anyone have any qualms with that?
Sounds good.
I literally don't want to see a DPS person. If I see someone in the DPS chart, I'm going to call you out. And if I have to do it twice for you continuing to DPS instead of focus on the mechanic, I will find someone else. Like, that's not a joke. So when this boss gets pulled, if you get targeted with miasma, you need to go to moon, and we're starting with moon. I'm going to remove moon off my head so you don't get confused. I don't know how you would, but just in case. You're going to go to moon, and you're literally just going to run through. Like, if your health gets low, you're going to run through. That's literally it. You think it's a waste, but miasma keeps being the problem. Because whenever we swap to the square group, someone over there, or a couple over there, have like 20 stacks. So the second we swap, that people are running in and just dying to people soaking. Yeah, also, like, I don't know, perfecting a mechanic's a waste. Just going to be just a test run. And we have plenty of feasts, so it's fine.
Yeah, I only have a couple hundred, show me. So.
Until we're about 40% consistently, you shouldn't even pop a rune.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's probably what's going through there. They're like, fuck, I popped through.
Alright, comms clear. Call out odd and even, or moon and square. We're starting with moon. Don't even worry about boss position right now because no one's DPSing, so it's alright. No, alright.
That was unlucky.
Miasma's about to swap. Now we're going to square miasmas. Make sure you just stand on the outside and watch your health bar. We're spreading out. Miasma's about to swap. And now we're going to Moon. So you see how Red's getting low and she literally just runs through the group? A few people are dead from the group, so it's not going to be 100%. Alright, now that everyone's sort of seen that, now we'll do a regular pool.
Which way was it now? Okay.
I got beamed in the face.
I got beamed with my asthma.
I
Yeah,
think
me too,
whenever
yeah.
we run through, we're running through all together, and then we're getting the stacks.
Can I make observation for Moon? I saw that the rogue was one of the first people with miasma. You should be like in front of the group instead of behind, because you won't be DPS. Like, I know we're not DPSing right now, I understand that, but like when we're doing the theoretical pull, you would want to be in front of the marker, just like they
Don't
are
res, don't
back,
res, don't
but
res,
in
don't res,
front,
don't
so-
res, don't res.
so that way you can attack the boss as well.
I literally just said don't res, guys.
No, I get that. I was just
Yeah.
not trying to melee it. That's a.
Delicate. I have a
But it's
hammer.
a good idea to be like in position that we're gonna be during the fight. You know what I mean?
You can tell
But
auto
that's
attack
unrealistic.
DPS. You can tell auto attack DPS versus you actually pressing damage buttons. Like you can see that like Malfoy's a melee. Like 4.3k on melee is like fine. Like I'm not too worried. It was mainly just because I knew the second we started, people were gonna pop less and just use their last cooldowns. Like, oh look at my burst. Woohoo. Yeah. Again for melee, like I said, you can go in front of the marker, or you can go to the left or right of the marker. Like.
Mr. Bauer did also.
It's because like everyone's running through at the same time, and people are standing in the group just AFK. You can't just AFK in the group. You need to run in, look at your health bar, run into the group. The second you're full, hop out the group, like literally as fast as possible.
Can I steal health from?
Sorry. On the first miasma, everybody's gonna be 100%, so you're not gonna dip in. You know. You're only gonna dip in really on expunge, before expunge and during desolate.
Is there a health percentage we should go in at?
80%. You want to be. You can survive. Any class can survive a mechanic on 80% health. If you drop below that, you most likely will die unless you're like maybe a plate character. But I wouldn't.
Does
test it,
miasma
you know?
stack with like? Can I steal health from the other person with miasma?
No,
Yes.
don't do that. 'Cause
Yes.
That will hurt the other person. You want to
All
keep
right,
your
I was just
circle-
wondering.
Yeah, you can touch.
He was
circles,
asking
but
if he
don't-
could.
Yeah, you shouldn't though, because it will.
You don't.
In the end, you'll probably kill yourselves like that. It's a little too much.
All right. Any other questions for me to answer?
Yeah, so I'm with Avitar Kora on this. So last pull, like I had the miasma and then the what is it? The expunge happened, and I just like ran out in the middle here because my circle was obviously huge. I think I had like 40% before it went off, and so that hit me for like I don't know 12k, and then I got
Yeah.
like, 2 more 3k.
Before those
and I just fell
mechanics,
over.
you want to try and top yourself off. That's why I said when you hit about 50%, you want to hop in, get to 100%, and back out.
It's really 80. Don't do 50.
Alright,
You're playing
well-
fire, to be honest, and that's probably.
No, it's 50 in this group because of sacks.
Okay. Angry boy.
I don't know the deep breath, but you can get down to about 50% and be all right.
Okay, thanks.
You
No
won't be
problem.
alright. You will.
I
die.
just feel like contradicting the raid leader, even though he knows what he's doing, is kind of a waste of time, instead of pulling the boss.
I mean, you guys didn't kill the boss. I have, but okay.
Shall we? Never mind.
Does anyone have any questions? If you're miasma, you can get down to about 50%. Just watch timers. Like, I mean, that's the big thing. If you watch timers, if you see the spread mechanics happening in about 4 seconds, obviously if you're at 30%, jump in the group. Like, I mean, it just makes sure you're topped off again. You want to run through, don't just AFK in the group. That's one of the big things, and just make sure you're dropping beams to the side. Yeah, like if you have miasma and you're like you see we have the big spread mechanic, or you have miasma and you're targeted with beam, like pop your defensive. Like that's really the only time you should be using your defensives in this fight is if you are miasma targeted with like a beam or your miasma and we're to spread. Like that's pretty much the main thing.
I'm so sorry.
Nope. Right, let's hop out. Run fast. Run to the outside fast. Door shadows. Oh no!
Damn it.
Don't release. Don't release. Don't release. I am pretty sure a healer made it outside. If not a druid made it outside, they can res the healer.
We can taunt the boss outside, maybe.
I can't.
got a
I can't
healer
taunt
I'm
through the
trying.
wall.
No, not through the game.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I can't taunt through the wall. Otherwise, I would.
Yes.
Hey, leave me alone.
There he goes.
Hey, there we go. All right, don't release. We have healers. Poor Renobi feast.
What about my feast?
Oh, I was just saying. Poor feast getting wasted.
Oh, that's all good.
Hey, an anvil. I needed that. I was only on 23%.
Yeah, I have like 40 anvils on me too.
All right, let me crawl back to my spot.
They don't.
Oh yeah, I have to carry too many anvils because I live on 20% durability. Alright. Are you in range, Cass? Oh god. Hey Cass, you want to move slightly forward? Yes, you're beautiful, thank you. I needed to re-carry him behind you. Alright, Hera. Miasmas, we're starting on Moon. Miasmas are about to swamp. Alright, we're going to square now with these miasmas. And now they stop, we're going back to Moon.
You're stacking on Moon too much. Sorry. Yeah. People are stacking on Moon too much. You gotta dip in and out more often than that.
Yeah, I saw that the monk, Moo, you were full, and so you didn't need to be on top of them. You were on them for a very long time. Or Woo, not Moo, sorry.
Be more focused on the mechanics than on your DPS. Like, yes, you pumping is really great, but if you're not in the mechanic right and you're killing the people, then your like DPS, whatever you're doing, is not gonna matter.
Bro, I'm running through, but I'm gathering stacks because the other people are also running through.
Yeah, people are just getting on the marker and they're not moving. Because in Heroic, you're used to standing on the group people and just not caring.
Right,
In this one, you can't do that. You have to like run through, get the full, and be out of that group.
Oh shit, I released. But I just run through, but other people are also doing it, and it's giving me the debuff. And I think, or maybe I need to run through more often. I don't know.
Well, like I was trying to wait for, you know, the people to run through before me, and then someone just ran and stood on top of it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to run through.
Yeah, I was trying to heal and
gotta
I
be
couldn't get
self-aware.
above 50%.
Because what's happening is you're getting stacks towards other people soaking. So if you have miasma and you're soaking someone else's miasma, you're still gonna get the debuff stacks. So because you're like people are just not leaving the stack group, you're going in and you're getting 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks, and all the healing you're getting is just being contradicted by you soaking and taking more damage because people aren't getting out of the group. No one with miasma should be standing on Moon or on Square. You want to just run through it and be beside it or near it.
You'd want to be close, but not so close that other people can't run through.
Yeah, you need to be underneath the marker. So if you top down your screen, that Moon or Square respectively should be right above your head. Don't be to the right of it, don't be to the left of it. You don't need to do that. Like, be on your marker. And again, for anyone in here, if you see someone literally fucking up, like miasma not moving or not getting out of the group, or people aren't stacked right, please, 1000%, say their name. If it's the same person causing issues, we need to fix what they're doing. Yeah, the only reason why you should not be on that marker is beam, miasma, or the big spread mechanic.
Miasma on Moon. Miasma on Square.
Go ahead and jump in that group, Lucas.
Miasma on Moon. Miasma on Square.
Lol.
Go and look it up. Make sure we have a B-Res or a Soulstone on the healer.
I have a soul stone.
Good.
these mechanics seem like hard, but like if you think about it, it's actually pretty simple. If we could just get people in a rotation of all 4 people just kind of follow through. Like,
Anyone
follow
have
each
any
other.
questions or anything? Something they can like work on or whatever?
All right, sounds like everyone knows the fight.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's get it. Do it right, yeah.
Warlock says they're leaving.
Alrighty.
So it seems like the miasmas are getting kind of clumped up, trying to stay by Moon or like whatever marker. Doesn't really matter if you're close to it, right? Like I could just stand.
Like
You could literally say if you're a melee, like I'm fire carry here. We get myself.
Yeah.
If you're a melee and you're full health or whatever, you could literally come back here and just fuck off for a minute. Like
when I get
like,
miasma,
it doesn't matter.
I come all the way back here. Like,
I mean, you're a
from
hunter, so I mean, it's a little different.
yeah.
So I'm saying, like, if you're a melee, you could literally come back here and not give a singular fuck.
Sounds
Like,
good.
So Moon's the thing. Like, really, one miasma guy should be here. One should be here. I didn't mean to go to yellow, but one should be here, and like one should be here. Like that's really how y'all should be around the thing, and you pop in and out as needed. I need to open it.
So you're saying we shouldn't fully run through it? Like,
I mean, you can go
across
and do a
it.
complete 180 and then go back.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you said to like run through it like completely.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter. You run through it. Like here, I'm gonna put some gimmick markers. We're waiting on a DPS. Put one there. Put one here. Put one here.
I think dipping in and out would be easier because then we don't cross with other miasma too much.
Just go in and then 180 out.
All right. So Renobi, stand on triangle. Zooey, stand on purple. Drill, stand on star. Lupus, come stand on skull, and I'll stand on circle. Just for everyone to watch. If triangle is the moon or is moon soak point, right? Like where everyone's gonna be standing. If miasmas, even if you're a melee, you just kind of chill out right here. It doesn't matter if you're DPS or not, as long as you live. When it's like when I see I'm low, I should run in, turn around, run back out to my like hypothetical marker. Now say Lupus needs to go in, he's gonna go in really fast, go back out. Now if Zooey needs to go in, he can go in and back out, and none of us are overlapping it. Now, if I have it, I'm not doing this. This is not what I'm doing. I'm gonna go into my marker, come out. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go out. You notice how I'm not walking on anyone else's hypothetical
Wait,
marker,
so
I'm
we're,
just going in
like
and
at the
out.
beginning you said to go like through.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can go through. You
can.
If people are,
Yeah.
you can go like this. It really doesn't
I
matter.
mean, if there's 4 people, like you're bound to cross somebody that way.
That's what I'm saying. You're bound to do it. That's why I said if you hypothetical, like just mentally put these markers in your head. If I take this spot, this is my spot. If someone takes that star spot, that's the star spot.
All right, sounds good.
Like, I mean, it doesn't really necessarily matter how you do it. You can run straight through skull to diamond, and that can work. Like, I mean, it works. It comes down to players actually paying attention to what they're doing. Or, like I said, you can put these hypothetical mental markers in your head. If I'm occupying this little corner, no one with miasma should be in my corner. I go into triangle, I leave. And then say Lupus needs to get his soak in. He'll come in, and he'll leave to this side. Like, does everyone like kind of see how that works? You notice how we're not standing on triangle, we're going on triangle and leaving? You know, so we're not AFK here, or one of us with miasma is not AFK over here doing nothing? Like,
Yeah. So how long does it like take to pop a heal? Like,
it takes...
It's on a tick though, right?
Yeah, it's on tick, depending on how many people you have in it.
Yeah.
You can literally, if there's all 10 people there, you can literally just walk through. Like dead serious, that's why I say walk through. You just can run through and you should be full health. That's what I'm saying. If you get down to 50, you hop in really fast, and you'll have enough people there to get you to full health. Who's putting all these fucking bots down?
Sorry, I just thought she looked sweeter as a blue-orange cat.
Yeah, per person. That's what I'm saying. When you get to about like anywhere between 50 to 60%, just hop in, hop out. Wait, no one DPS. Legit, anyone who has questions, speak up. Like it doesn't matter if it's dumb, doesn't matter if it's silly. Like, what do we need to explain more? What do we need to visualize? Like, it doesn't matter if you type it or not. I don't care, but you speak up. Because if no one has any questions on what they can improve on or what to fix, even small things, there's no reason why the mechanics aren't going smoothly.
I feel like sometimes people don't stand on top of the people, and does it soak with a like circle, or do you have to stand on top of them?
It just soaks with the circle.
Yeah, the circle is the circle is like the soak, but it's better if you just walk on top of people.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
what
like-
you
it's
can
like,
do is just like put half your circle in and then walk out as fast as you can.
Which is
I mean, that's
better.
also
Oh my
an
God, I
option.
should stop.
That's also an option. It's like the Shriekwing Lantern, right?
Yeah.
For anyone who's ever done that fight, you can literally just get to the edge of the circle and get it. But if you're not in there for a full tick, like in-game tick, you're not going to get the stack. You're not going to get any health. You're not going to get any soaks. That's why it's better if you just run on the people, because then you're guaranteed your ticks. Whereas if you just bring the circle on someone and hop out, that you might be too fast for the game to register that tick yet, and you won't get a heal or anything. That's what I'm noticing a lot of people are doing, is they're just literally in out with just the edge of the circle, and they're not getting any healing because they're not in there for a full tick yet. That's
good.
why I originally said you just run through, because then you're guaranteed your ticks.
Okay. Okay.
Just gotta pug 1 DPS. There they are.
Hey, mage, perfect. Or summoning the mage and everything. Just any other clarifications, any other like last minute things.
Is the mage in here?
How they're being summoned. I'm waiting to see if they get invoice. There he is.
Also, this might sound a little dumb, but
A dumb question's better than not asking.
If you pop a hellstone when your like circle's too big, it reduces it by a lot.
But be careful, don't pop it when you have miasma because it won't work.
Yeah. Also, you only get to use one for the entire fight, so keep that in mind.
Also, I'd pop it before you actually have the.
Can anyone hear him?
Hear who?
The guy who was talking? Like he
Who
sounded
was
like a
talking?
robot and then he stopped.
Am I a robot?
Oh, you
No.
were.
No, I didn't hear anyone be a robot.
Did the mage, like, does the mage need a rundown on what we're doing? He's got it, never mind.
Post this in the yeah. That way, if anyone needs that. Okay. Let's run up over here and get into my little tank spot. Mage. You're gonna be on square the whole time unless you have miasma. Yep. Odds are on moon, evens are on square. And you've already killed the boss, so I assume you're, you know, the 2 soak strat. We're starting on moon for the first set of soaks, and obviously swap each one. Stay ready, check. All the fucking flesh traps, dude. Literally 6 of you out there with it. Make sure you're going over to moon with that. Miasma is gonna swap here in 3 seconds. Now you're gonna go over to square. Square. Miasma is about to swap here in 5 seconds. Miasma swap, we're going to moon.
I want to swap to square because it seems like we lost somebody. Is that okay?
Yeah. If you don't have miasma, that's fine.
He's
I'm
chilling.
seated.
Oh, you seated. I got you.
Alright, we're running out. Make sure you're still helping your friends out here. It's getting better.
Woo, heads up the beam. Alright.
Alright,
for sure.
Do we have a soul stone on a healer?
Yep.
Okay.
Who's calling out
Do
the
not release, do not release.
the things?
Which group to go to?
Yeah, because
Me, the tank.
no, who's calling out? Go to moon, then go to
Me. Yeah, me.
Oh, okay. I must have just not heard because I was sitting on square and then I didn't hear a call, so I just
You always start on moon at the beginning of fight.
okay.
Bitch, can you just fucking smack me, please? God
Yeah,
damn.
that was my bad.
There we
I
go.
moved over too late and then I got sniped by a beam.
Don't release.
Would it also help, guys, if I'm asking, right? If you die, you kind of call it out and the symbol you were on, because then we could maybe like swap somebody over if they like 3 die on square. Is that the
I mean,
end?
it's
Like,
not-
I feel
it's
like a
not
lot of
gonna
people
matter.
died on square.
Yeah, the first death or 2 is not gonna matter too much. The only time it's really gonna like matter is if all 4 people with miasma are come from square and half a square is already dead. You know.
Yeah.
If you're dead, you can look at both the markers and see if one's like seriously lacking on people. But yeah, you can, like I said, call people who aren't standing where they need to be. If someone has the weak aura where they can see people's health, you can call people to like, hey, your turn to soak. You do this. You soak, whatever. It's not a bad idea if you see like I said, if you see like 2 people on square, Like, obviously call someone to go over there and help. The only issue with that is if people on Moon are already soaking, they're not going to drop their stacks. So then when they go over there to try square to start help soaking and stuff like that, they're going to get fucked.
Alright, yeah, it looked like a lot of people died on square early, so I just, like, wasn't sure if I should move over.
One last little thing I'm going to add. As you see all this space, like over here, all this free space, where those other 4 markers are, all this free space, you guys can drop beams. Like, that's all free space. I keep seeing all 4 of you go in between Moon and Square to try and drop beams.
You want to keep those markers there? That might help people.
Yeah, I mean, I can keep it. If it's not going to confuse people.
I don't think it will.
Like, one person can drop a beam there. One person can drop a beam here. One person can drop a beam here. One person can drop a beam here. Like, all of that space is free. It's not like 1 per marker. Like, you can also drop all 4 on one side. But, like, if all of you come to, like, star side to drop beams, me and the tank are going to be smart enough to know we got to move towards circle type deal. Like, we're not going to be dumb.
Yeah, right.
But I keep seeing people dropping beams, like, if blue is the marker over there, I keep seeing people drop beams, like, right there. And it's killing people with miasma who are staying to the outside. Like, all over here is free roam. Hell, even if you had to come right here beside me, like, this is free roam. We know to, like, move to the other side if we need to.
Alright, yeah. Alright, we got this one.
Progression. I like it.
Yep.
Oh, just go ahead and rock with it. Just go ahead and rock with it. Go ahead and rock with it. Hero, go ahead and rock with it.
Good Cass, you're on the group.
Oh, sorry.
We're still on Moon right now with the soaks. Renobby, make sure you get in. We're swaps, now you're gonna go to square. And we're stopping in about 3 seconds. Now we're going to Moon. And we're stopping in about 5 seconds. And now we're going to run out. Alright, let's go ahead and wipe it up. We have over half the raid did.
Someone soulstone.
Do not release, do not release, do not release.
That one looked a little better.
Fuck, my bad.
You good?
Yeah, I'll be quick. I release.
Just had a very large lag spike there. I don't know if anybody else did.
I don't believe I did.
Oh.
Ta-ta.
I hate this boss with a passion.
Make sure you check your pots and oils, or your flasks and oils.
Like the first pulls I ever did on Mythic were hungering. And it was a bitch.
Someone's missing. Yeah, it's probably Lupus who's running me. I can't jump for this railing. That's dumb. If you're gonna precast, please precast right times.
Miasma on Moon.
Beams are going out.
Miasma on Square.
Good night. Why is everyone over there on Scry? Moon?
Miasma on Moon.
Yeah.
Probably just wipe it up at this point.
Yeah. What about the 4 group strat?
I've tried over 600. It's really not easier. I have tried over 600 pulls, and it takes Pugs way longer to figure that one out. There's way too many issues with that one that this one resolves. Don't release.
Fuck.
There's a
was muted.
macro that. There's a macro? Not a macro. A weak
an
aura.
add- Is it a weak aura or add-on?
It's a weak aura where you have to hold control for
It's
2
definitely
seconds.
the muscle memory.
Yeah, you have to hold control for like 5 seconds or something, 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty sick.
Until you forget to turn off in Mythic Plus.
Yeah, my
No, I
raid
keep it for
maybe
Mythic
downloaded
Plus, so I don't auto-release.
Yeah, because if you like invis pot past the group, that's a 5-minute cooldown. If you auto release because you died, then you're gonna be fucked. The lifelong question, Avatar. Yes, I ask that same question all the time when it comes to like massacres and Sire, crescendos and Sire.
Like that's what killed me.
Chains with Sludge Fist.
Oh, and Shami, you probably need this. There's
There's another
hammer.
right cap as well.
Oh, okay.
I was only at 52, alright. I still had about 3 more pulls in me. Look, I play my durability like a fucking car's gas tank. Bitch be on eating on my ass. I have like 70 miles.
Like, I feel like there's a lot of greed for DPS when Miasma comes up.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of greed on a lot of bosses for a lot of mechanics. Like, a lot of people want to finish their rotation before they do something, or they want to finish channeling this long cooldown, or this, like, long channel before they move for any mechanic. And then they end up dying. It's like the big problem with Huntsman when people don't go to the marker for Sin Seekers because they want to, well, I was channeling Combust, I was channeling Tranquility, I was channeling this. No, bitch, fucking move.
Why you gotta pick on druids?
It's just the one channel I could think of. I mean, I could pick on druids some more. I was convoking.
You can move while convoking, just to call that out.
Yeah, but people don't.
You
yeah, but
can't.
people
I'm just saying.
I want to stand in my blue circle.
Where's Cass? Where are you at?
I don't think druids have the mental capacity.
Oh, you're over there by the
to
gate. You see this Cass? Boom, Kyrian baby, Kyrian druid. It's
Am
great.
I standing close enough when I'm starting over here?
Oh yeah. You're chilling.
Kyrian fails are terrifying.
The buff that I have that I just did, it's literally a 100-yard range.
Oh.
You could be standing by the door and I can still pop it. Ret. You know you can speak, right? Your officer. Say that out loud.
Stand on the fucking marker.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
People are like another thing that's happening. People are standing next to the marker. So if you're like on Moon and people are standing like here because I don't want to be on the stack. They want to be a team player. Now Miasma can't stack there. Now Beam can't stack there. Like. Yep. Mm-hmm. You absolutely can. You absolutely can. There's a lot of things you can see. Dun, 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 dun. We gotta get 1 DPS. Cause fun times. Yeah, it's one of the biggest tips I can give you to doing any mechanic in any boss. And I promise you it's not a troll tip and it's not like a mean tip or anything like that. If you actually just like open your eyes and have your monitor on and just look at the like visual effects, you'll see things. You can see your miasma circle and where you have to stand. You can see the spread mechanic and how close you can be to people. Like, you make sure you can see your own physical health bar and it's not just in some like raid frame off to the side. If you're watching your health bar, you'll be able to see, hey, I can do this. Hey, I can survive this. Hey, I need to jump into my moon soak group because we're on moon. Like, there's...
I think there should be one person in each group calling people, like calling that out. If you like,
What? Calm on people who aren't standing still or standing in their own spot. Yeah, absolutely. It should literally be everyone's like responsibility to look at someone.
Can we get a closet up to summon the hunter that just joined?
Like, feel like 1,000% call people out. Don't worry about hurting their feelings.
Raiders don't have feelings. Oh, just kidding. That's people.
Hey Bauer, can we get a lock closet? Thank you. And looks like that hunter is locked.
Okay. Can we not summon that hunter?
Nope, invalid target.
Alright. Goodbye, hunter.
Jesus.
There needs to be like a really hard mechanic, like a mechanic-based achievement you have to get before you can even enter Mythic. That way when you go to Mythic, or you pug Mythic people, like you know they know how to do mechanics. Like even for like finding guildies, finding people for just random raids, finding people for like Mythic Plus, like there should be like a Mythic Plus achievement. You can't even enter a 15 key until you have this achievement.
Be sick.
And it'd be like some fucking hard as fuck achievement you have to get. Not time consuming or time locked, just a really difficult achievement to get.
I like Grill's idea.
Like doing like through the fire and the flames, like blindfolded on an expert. Like some really stupid achievement that you have to fucking get. Yeah, exactly. Like
have to be able to complete
because what ends up happening is you're gonna have some really easy mechanic, like for instance, like Massacre on Sire. Like, really easy mechanic, really easy to dodge. It's literally a giant red line on the ground that takes 6 seconds to even do anything. Yeah, people still die to Massacre. Like, but they'll get some really easy mechanic like that, and then they'll do, like, the really hard mechanic right. Like, Mythic Unnerva, for instance, the little orbs you have to get. Like, you have to, like, do the connect the lines. There's 4 orbs, so one person has to be, like, big brain enough to connect 2 dots to the other ones and, like, move around. And, like, I see people like do that instantly, no problem, no questions asked. They got that shit. But then they die to fucking Massacre. It's like, what's in the world? Or like they fucking can dodge sonars and Shriekwing, but then can't do fucking Sinseeker right in Huntsman. It's just like, what the hell are you doing? For every hard mechanic someone gets, they mess up an easy one. For every easy one they get, they mess up a hard one.
Why do you talk about me so much?
Shut up. It's guinea
We had a
pig.
rough pull there too, because we lost 2 that died to beam in the beginning. And it
Yeah,
throws everything off.
I don't
It's like a
wanna.
domino effect.
Yes,
I don't wanna.
yes, I did
I don't wanna. I don't wanna be that guy.
No, I'm just saying it makes it like really tough to come back from that. Like
Yeah,
after you,
especially when
one
it's a
person's
healer.
Not terrible. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's rough. Amen.
Well, what happened is the melee stood to the side like they were supposed to, and then Susie went behind them and didn't move.
Well, I stopped.
You
I was
you
like,
literally walked
I looked, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm in line with him. And then I moved, and then I actually was in the line with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what
Like-
I do bird's eye view. I'm not sure if you're already doing that, but it does help a little tiny bit.
Oh no, if I'm melee, I don't care.
I just explained what I did. I mean.
Yeah, it's your first. It was the first beam mess up from
No, I'm
Susie, but
talking
because
about
it's
bird's
Susie,
eye
I'm gonna
view
bully you.
Looking at your screen. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, top
Yeah,
down.
that-
Yeah, I literally said that top down.
Toy helps so much. The one I linked in chat. It's like a personal one, and it should.
Yeah, see, on I main shaman, so I just farsight mid raid and figure out someone's behind me.
What toy? I don't see it.
It's in chat. Personal spotlight.
Oh, I see it right there.
Yeah, I top down almost every fucking raid, man.
Where do you guys
Makes
get this?
Garrison.
I have no idea.
Is it from the Garrison?
Cheap.
I don't collect toys
But this one
or
is.
pets. or mounts or any of that kind of stuff.
I'm a mount whore.
Garrison.
I have 390 of them.
I don't even have 100 of them.
Oof.
They don't matter to me. Well, to be fair, I've mained Druid for so long that Druid is the mount. Like I have the big, I have the big owl that is a 2-seater flyer, and I have stag. Like
that owl is sexy.
Mm-hmm. On God, it is.
While we're waiting, does anyone have another Blingtron?
But yeah,
that's what Tron could do the mechanics, I think.
Oh, I just want to see a good old Blingtron fight.
Bro, that never mind. I'm not gonna be rude. You know, we're waiting on someone. I'm gonna be rude. That anvil back there can do mechanics better than some people, man. I fucking had a guy in what's it called, in Sludge Fist, who didn't know that you couldn't go so far with the chain. So every pull, he was breaking the chain.
Yeah, man,
Oh boy. It's like, oh my god, man. You would think after like the first 2 times of you killing yourself with that chain, you realize, hey, I can't go that far from this guy. He just thought he was like getting meleeed by the boss. It was pretty sad, but pretty funny.
Oh my gosh, I was in Heroic Sludge Fist, and there was this warrior from Moon Guard, and we were supposed to stack. The man leaps away from me. I go off on this kid. I'm like, bro, you're the worst player in the game. You need to uninstall it right now.
I main enhancement shaman, and you know how feral cats have that feral lunge?
Yeah.
Well, they're literally shamans have a talent called feral lunge that does the exact same thing with the exact same range. And someone in my old guild for mythic rating would 100% all the time during Sludgefest just fucking jump to the bitch. And so I had to start taking the talent because I ever got binded with him. I had to just like not necessarily timer it, but the second like I saw the thing was about to go out, I fucking had to just jump with them. Yeah, something. I just fucking I onk as well. Like that's also an option.
Those were some quick Blingtron battles there. I know, Avatar.
Wait, you're a Worgen druid? Fuck, what's the word? Instantly, don't care anymore.
Ooh.
Big sad, dude.
I used to be a Worgen Death Knight for the longest time.
I spend most of my time RPing in Goldshire.
Death Knight instantly lost interest.
Ooh.
Oh, Panda instantly lost interest.
That priest
hasn't touched Mythic on anything.
Alright.
Yeah, his DPS
also
is
215.
Well, 215 don't matter to me. I've seen 190s out DPS 210s. True. His DPSs aren't bad. Like his Shriekwing's 5.9, his Hungering's 5.1.
I say take him since we're learning anyways.
Oh, we're losing.
You have to get a healer really fast because Ret decided to take some medicine.
Healer, yeah. I mean, swap to like DPS. Can't they swap back to healer?
What's up?
Didn't somebody?
Oh, that paladin left. He needs Mythic Huntsman. If we don't find a healer by 7 minutes, I'm gonna call it. What's new Mythic Huntsman? So Senseeker, the big red arrows, instead of like you standing still and everyone getting the fuck away from you, each Senseeker has a different empowerment depending on which dog is out. So when Margor's out the very first dog, you want 3 or 4 people to stand in your Senseeker line to soak it. because it does like 80k total damage split between everyone and the arrow. So you just have like 3 or 4 people help soak it, and it's whatever. Then when Barghast is out, the one that drops the Rip Soul and the Shades, when he's out, everyone who gets hit with it drops one of those little Rip Souls. So you like have all 3 of the people go stand by the wall, and you have immunity soak. And then so everyone who sit by that drops a Rip Soul. And then when Hecules is out, that Sunseeker will do a 8,000 to 12,000 nature damage AoE to everyone that's within 5 yards. So you also immunity that one. And then when all 3 dogs are dead, if you get hit with Sunseeker, you're literally going to the wall and killing yourself. Because unless we happen to have an immunity up, you're just dying. Sorry. Because it drops Rip Souls, and it's just annoying, and it's just extra and not needed to be worked with. Overall, it's very easy. Like, you still do Shades the same way, you still do the dogs the same way, you still do Rip Souls the same way. I need a healer there, buddy. That's not what I'm looking for.
Don't we already... we have 2 spots open.
The fight I'm most interested in out of the entire like Mythic raid is literally Mythic Artificer. That fight looks so fucking fun. Like, I want to DPS that fight. I really like a Nerva too. I've killed a Nerva like twice already. Yeah, Mythic Artificer is so fucking fantastic. The Mythic Artificer change is just every time a new mechanic's introduced, you have the old mechanic still. So you have the little shades you have to kite, and then you have shades and the seeds, and then you have shade seeds with the suck-in. It's so fucking fun. It's really great. This guy is not a holy player at all. Nerva's really fun. That's like, out of the ones I've like killed / progged on, Nerva's literally my favorite. For a Nerva, there's 3 ads instead of 2 ads. You can't drain any of the canisters, because if you drain the canister, every 1% that goes away from that canister, the other 3 canisters get 1%. So it's literally just a time race. There's 3 ads instead of 2. The connected dots, instead of there being 3 dots with 3 people, it's 4 dots with 3 people. So someone has to bring their line through 2 of them. There's an extra bottle that gets thrown. And what's the other one? There's one other mechanic that I'm missing. Trying to think. There's one other canister that I'm missing. Because there's the bottles, there's the orbs, there's the ads. I cannot think of the other mechanic that I'm missing. I have to go look because it's gonna bother me. Okay, I guess I'm just dumb. I can't think of what the other canister is. Either way.
Fine.
Yeah, fun time.
No one applying.
Yo, if you got friends, throw them in the group. Yo, I say we take anybody and then we just do one more wipe and then.
Do you think we should save people for one attempt?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck up their lockout.
That person canceled anyway. Yeah. Probably just go ahead and call it, see if people are going off and everything. People aren't going to be around for like maybe 2 pulls anyway. So. I'm thinking for next week, unless we decide to skip for people to get KSM, thinking next week we do Shriek Hunts, since they're pretty easy 2-3 pulls. And then go backwards and go to like Artificer. Maybe even give Sun King an attempt or 2 just for fuck it.
See you guys, was fun.
No problem.
GGs.
Yep. Ooh, yeah. Pew, 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 pew.
Rip.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone want to do geese?
I'm up for whatever.
I
Just check
am actually going to go to bed because I need to be at work tomorrow.
Alright.
So
Just check that Demon Hunter's logs. She was talking hella shit. She's only killed that boss once, and she parsed at like 30.
Yeah.
Did you see her DPS every?
Yeah.
You see her DPS every pull? Her DPS.
Yeah, I
every
was
pull
looking at it.
lower than
Literally,
the
they
tank.
were talking mad shit and doing less CPS than the tanks. And I'm
Yeah,
like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, we were whispering about them the entire raid. I'm like, what the fuck?
The entire